Imagine your app goes viral tonight. 1 million users, 10 million requests, and your database just crashed. This is exactly why NoSQL exists. Hi everyone, welcome back to the System Design tutorial series. If you are preparing for the interviews, backend roles, or building real scalable system, this video is mandatory for you. Today we break down NoSQL databases. It's not definition, it's not boring story, but how engineers actually use NoSQL in the production. So let's dive right into it. First thing first, why SQL fails at scale. Let's start with a painful truth. Traditional SQL databases are amazing until scale hit you like a truck. Problem at scale. Vertical scaling hit limits, complex join slow down performance, schema changes production nightmares, millions of concurrent users. When Facebook, Amazon and Netflix faces this, they didn't upgrade SQL, they changed the database model. Now enters NoSQL. NoSQL doesn't mean no SQL. It means no rigid schema, no expensive joins, no single machine bottleneck. Instead, you get horizontal scaling, high availability, and blazing fast read and write. Now, let's see the types of NoSQL. Number 1, key value storage, the simplest and fastest NoSQL type. For example, Redis, MongoDB. It stores data like user ID as a key and user data as a value, used for the caching, session, and authentication tokens. If you have ever asked why Redis in the system design, this is why most of the system uses key value NoSQL databases in the distributed system design. Number 2, document database. Think JSON, think flexibility. For example, MongoDB, it stores data in the JSON format like user ID, name, and others, used for the user profile, production catalog, content management. Perfect when your data shape change every month. Number 3, column family store NoSQL database, built for huge data and analytics. For example, Cassandra and HBase, used for time series data, event logs, write-heavy systems. Netflix Stream uses Cassandra. Number 4, graph database. Relationships are the hero here. For example, Neo4j, used for social media network, recommendation engines, fraud detections. Friends of friends of friends. SQL cries here, but graph database dominate. CAP theorem. Every system design interview love this. You can only guarantees 2 out of 3. Consistency, availability, partition tolerance. NoSQL system usually sacrifice strict consistency for the availability and scalability. That's why you see eventual consistent systems using NoSQL database. Now let's see the real world system design use cases. For example, Instagram feeds. The database used, that is Redis for the caching feeds, Cassandra for the storing post, graph database for the follower relationship, SQL for the payment and transactions. No real system use one database at all. System design is all about choosing a right tool but not the popular one. Now let's see the quick comparison SQL versus NoSQL, when to use what. Based on use cases and best choices. Banking, use SQL. Payment, use SQL. Social media feeds, use NoSQL. Caching, that is best for the NoSQL. Analytics, that is best for NoSQL. Interviews doesn't fail you for the choosing NoSQL. They fail you for the choosing it without justification. Whenever you say NoSQL in the interviews, always answer why. Scalability, availability, flexible schema, and low latency. Say the reason, not just the name. That's it. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more awesome tech insights video. See you next video. Until then, keep learning and stay curious.